everyone, welcome to the third video in our Te Araroa series. So we're starting day 11 now from the Puketi Recreation Area. We had a rest day in Kerikeri yesterday, which was nice, got some video editing done and did a bit of resupply, so we're all set to go again. It's still raining now, so we're going to have a bit of a wet walk from here into Kerikeri, which is about 28 kilometres I think. It starts road walking and then we get onto the track and then we get onto the Kerikeri river track past Rainbow Falls, and we'll finish off at the Stone Store today. So might be another wet day. We've made it to the point where the track to Kerikeri leaves the Mangakiriti road and starts to cross the farm. So we've been walking for just over 14 kilometres now, and it's taken 2.25 hours, so we're making quite good progress so far. It's another 7.2 kilometres from here to the State Highway 10 bridge. It's 1:45 now. We've just made it to State Highway 10. So we've been walking for 21.6 kilometres and it's taken about 4 hours. That was a pretty muddy section of the last 7 kilometres across the farm. We're both soaked on the feet. The water was overflowing on the track a little bit and the river looked pretty high. So we've got another 7 kilometres from here into the Stone Store in town. So we've just made it to the Stone House in the Kerikeri Basin. It's been 28.9 kilometres and about 6 hours today. So we beat their 8-hour time by a couple of hours, which is good. So yeah, this is the oldest stone building in the country, built in the 1800s. Pretty cool area. And now we're in the middle of Kerikeri, so we're going to stay the night here and then take 3 days off the trail. I've got to go down to my uncle's wedding and then school graduation, and then we'll come back up and keep going towards Paihia after that. It's Tuesday morning now. We're back at the Stone House in Kerikeri where we finished last Friday from the Puketi forest. So we've had a nice 3 days off from walking and we're going to be heading into Opua today, which is about 26.5 kilometres via Waitangi and Paihia. We've just arrived in Paihia, so we've been walking for 19 kilometres, which has taken about 3¼ hours. So we've just had lunch here, and then we're going to keep walking around into the town, and then about another 8 k's from here to Opua. So it's 3 o'clock now. We've just arrived in Opua, near where the car ferry goes over to Okiato and Russell. So we're going to get picked up here and drive back to Paihia for the night, stay there, and then we'll get dropped off here in the morning and kayak up the inlet to Waikato, which should be a bit different. It's about a 12k kayak from here. It's meant to take about 3 hours, so that'll be a bit of a change from walking tomorrow. We've walked 28 k's today, and it's been about just over 6 hours from Kerikeri this morning. So yeah, we'll head back to Paihia for the night. So it's 8:45 on Wednesday morning now. We've driven back to Opua from our accommodation in Paihia last night with our inflatable kayak, which has been dropped off to us. So we've just inflated it and we're about to start kayaking up the Waikato inlet that way. So we've got 11 kilometres into Waikato, and then we're going to do a bit of a road walk afterwards. High tide's going to be at 20 to 1 today, so we've got a few hours to get up there. We've got to be at the end by high tide. There's a heavy rain warning in place today from 10 AM, so that might be interesting. And there's a little bit of wind, it's not too bad, but we'll see how the inflatable kayak goes. So we're back at Opua now. We're just on the ferry from Opua to Okiato. So we started kayaking for about 20 minutes and then the wind was a bit strong on the inflatable, so we started turning in the wrong direction. So we decided just to head back to Opua, catch the boat over to Okiato, which is only a couple of 100 metres, and then we'll road walk where we would have been kayaking down Russell Road, heading towards the Tutukaka Coast. So we'll probably end up doing about 22 k's of road walking today. So we've made it to the junction of Rafiti Road and Russell Road, which is where we're going to be finishing today. So we've walked 24 kilometres and it's 3:15 now, so just over 6 hours. So we're going to be staying out on Ngunguru heads tonight. We're going to get it picked up from here and then dropped off here in the morning where we left off. Yeah, so that'll be a nice place to stay before we head down the Tutukaka Coast. So we've got 3 days from here to Ngunguru. So we're back at the junction of Rafiti Road and Russell Road. So we've got a 20-kilometre road walk from here to Helena Bay, where we'll be staying with some trail angels for the first time. So that should be good tonight. It's about 20 to 9 now. It's all road walking. So it's 1 o'clock now. We've just arrived at Helena Bay. So we've been walking just under 4.5 hours, 20 kilometres, all along the road. So it was getting a bit tiring. Good to see the bay at the end though. So we're going to have a break for lunch here and then call Dave, who's a trail angel, who's going to pick us up, and we'll stay there tonight. So this is where we're staying tonight with Dave and Alex, who are trail angels on Te Araroa. So Dave picked us up at the beach a few hours ago and brought us back here, only a few minutes drive. And we've got all set up and I've had a cold shower, which is really nice. It's been a pretty hot day, so the beach didn't look too great for swimming, so it's pretty cool. We've had the cold shower. So it's about 4:30 now, so we'll start thinking about getting some dinner ready soon and getting ready for tomorrow. 28 kilometres tomorrow to Whananaki Holiday Park. So we're back down at Helena Bay now, where Dave picked us up yesterday. So he's just dropped us off. It's about 7:45 now. We're ready to start our 28 kilometre day to Whananaki Holiday Park. So we've got about 9 kilometres on the Helena Ridge track, and then it's road walking the rest of the way. We've just made it to the end of the ridge track, so it's taken us 3 hours to get up here to the road. It was meant to be 4, so we ended up doing that a bit quicker. So now we've got an 18 kilometre road walk down into Whananaki. So it's 4:20 now. We've just arrived at the Whananaki Holiday Park in Whananaki North. So we've been walking for 8 hours and 40 minutes. It's been a hot day, just under 31 kilometres, and we climbed about 730 metres. So yeah, it's been pretty hard. I ran out of water the last 4 kilometres and Jack had to fill up not far before the end. So yeah, it's good to be here. We've got a pool, so we might get set up and jump in there soon. It's about 6:15 now on Saturday morning, so we're just heading off from the Whananaki Holiday Park, heading towards Ngunguru tonight. So it's going to be about a 25 kilometre day. We've got about 7 kilometres on the Whananaki coastal track, and then it's another day of road walking after that, over the hill and down to the estuary. So we're just about to cross the Whananaki Footbridge, which is the longest in the Southern Hemisphere, at just under 400 metres long. So we've made it to Ngunguru. It's 12:30 now. So we've been walking 6 hours 15 minutes from when we started this morning. We got up early to try and beat the sun, but it's not as bad as the last 2 days, so it's been pretty good weather today for walking, not too hot. So we're going to be staying here tonight by the estuary, then we're going to be getting a boat over in the morning and continuing down the coast. So thanks for watching this third video in our series on the Te Araroa Trail. If you'd like to support us, there's a link to buy me a coffee in the description below. See you next time.